Hello people, I am CMA Akshay Sen with another tutorial with another video regarding CMA, and today we are going to learn how to do CMA intermediate registration. I have got many messages regarding that, so please make a video regarding registration process. So today I am going to make video regarding CMA intermediate registration. However, before starting the video, I would like to request you, if you have not yet subscribed our channel, please subscribe to the channel and also hit the bell button so that you can get notification as soon as I upload the video. And for faster updates, you can follow me on Instagram as well so that you can get faster updates, and further I will upload updates on Instagram as well. So without wasting the time, we are going to start video. So for doing CMA intermediate registration, as you can see, I have opened my browser, and first of all open your browser, and I recommend please use a PC for registration process. Don't use mobile phone, and many mobile phones don't support this registration process. So PC would be a better choice. So first we have to go on icmai.in. icmai.in. So let's go to the icmai.in. You can see this windows. This window keeps on changing. This is the update window. So you may remove this from here. Now we have to do our registration. You have to click on this online admission. When you click on that link, you will come on this page. There is a picture of NIRC office. This is the building of NIRC, which is located in Delhi office building. You can see welcome to online student registration system. So we are going to click here. When we click on that link, we will get this page. Now I will discuss each and everything on the page. This is home button. You can go to home from here. This is check status. If you have already registered, already applied for the registration, and you want to check the status of your registration, you can click here. We will discuss it about later in detail. Page second installment. What is it? I will tell you later. We are coming on that. So we can see here eligibility criteria for the different level, for the foundation, for the intermediate, and for the final. For the foundation level, eligibility criteria is 10th pass. It means after passing the 10th, you can register into CMA. But you can give exam after 12th only. So for registration, eligibility is 10th, and for exams, eligibility is 12th pass. Fees is 4,000 for oral as well as postal. Sir, what is this oral and postal? We don't understand that. Oral means you can take classes from the respective chapters as well. CMA Institute itself provide classes to the students. If you have done oral registration, you can take classes from the respective chapters from you are registered. And for the postal students, those who are not going to take classes from the institute, from the chapter, then you can do your postal registration as well. However, it's your choice. If you want to do oral, you can do oral. If you want to do postal, you can do postal. For intermediate, eligibility is foundation pass or a graduate. You have to pass foundation, or you should be a graduate, you can register. For intermediate, fees is 20,000. You may give this fees in 2 installments. 12,000 and 8,000. So there is lump sum payment facility as well as installment payment facility. For the final course, registration fees is 17,000 rupees. So these are the fees, and you can see registrations are open for December 2020 attempt. So here we are going to look about intermediate registration. Therefore, I will click on this link. However, before starting your registration, you have to look at these guidelines as well. What you should have with you. First thing, your contact details including address, mobile number and email ID. You should have these things. Attachment. You should have your color scanned copy of passport size photo, JPG or JPEG format. So you have to make sure your picture image should be in JPG or JPEG. It should not be in PNG format. You should have your age proof certificate. And what are the age proof certificate? It may be your Aadhaar card, maybe your voter ID card, it may be your 10th mark sheet, it may be your birth certificate. Then you should have scanned copy of signature. So you just have to sign on a paper and you can click photo of that. And most important thing, educational qualification. Like 10th mark sheet, 12th mark sheet, graduation mark sheet, whatever the thing. For the level it differentiates. For foundation it is different, for intermediate it is different, for final it is different. However, make sure your file should not exceed these limits. For age proof, it should be in PDF format and it should not exceed 300 KB. If it is exceeding, you can compress it online. Just search on the Google online PDF compressor. Just upload your file there and you can compress your PDF as well. And for the educational, it is also same, maximum 300 in each file. It means if you are uploading 3 files, 300, 300, 300, maximum is 900. So let's click on the intermediate registration. So when we click on the intermediate, if you want to know about foundation and final, I will surely make video for that. If you want video for that, just comment here. I will make video for that as well. There are two types of registration. First one is provisional registration and second one is regular registration. Provisional registration is for them who will complete their graduation after a certain period, or they are in the last year of the graduation and they are going to complete their graduation soon. For them, regular registration for the CAT qualified students, for CMA foundation qualified students, for CS foundation qualified students. And friends, if you have completed CA intermediate, then you can also register to the CMA intermediate. So you have to pass any of these exams for registering into intermediate regular course. Or for provisional, 10th, 12th, graduation, you should be in graduation last year or in 5th semester, and you have to attach your 3rd year mark sheet, last year mark sheet, or 6th semester mark sheet after certain period of time. Currently only admit card is required. With only admit card you can register here. However, you have to present your mark sheet whenever you get it. And there is also facility for engineering students. Engineering students can also register from here. They should have been completed 2nd year of engineering or 4th semester or any other equivalent thing. You may be a graduate engineer as well. So if you are following any of these criteria, you can register here. I'm going to take example of provisional registration because more formalities are there. So first you have to click on oral. You may click on postal. It depends upon you what is your choice, and click on OK. After that you will see this page. You have to fill your personal details, address details, qualification details, and payment, then attachment. First we have to come here and we have to select whether we are registering as regular student or provisional student. If you have your graduation mark sheet, if you have passed CMA Foundation, CS Foundation or CA Intermediate, you can choose this option regular. Or if you are in graduation final year, then you may choose this provisional. So we are choosing this provisional. Course type by default here will be intermediate as we have already selected. Here you have to select your chapter, from where you have to give your examination, and all the formalities will be from there. Examination, classes, trainings, whatever the things. However, for examination you may choose your center in the examination form as well. So I am going to select Jaipur chapter as I am from Jaipur. So I am selecting here Jaipur. As you can see, I have selected Jaipur chapter. If you have passed your foundation course, you have to fill your foundation registration number here. It will be in NF form, NF 2019, like that. It will be in that form. So as I am doing provisional registration, I don't have any foundation registration. However, if you have passed foundation exam, it will be very easy to fill this form, because as and when you put your foundation registration number here, all the details will be filled automatically. However, we don't have any details, so we are not putting here any registration number. We have already selected coaching type oral. Oral means you can take classes from your nearest chapter. For example, this student who is registering can take classes from Jaipur chapter. Now we will come to the general information. First we have to fill salutation, Dr., Mr., Mrs., whatever is applicable on you. First name you have to fill. I am filling a name Ram. For example, it's your name Ram. I have filled here. You can fill your name whatever you name have. It should match with your documents. Make sure. Here you have to fill your middle name Ram Kumar. Last name Sharma. You can fill any name. Here you have to fill date of birth. I am putting it randomly, 13 Feb 1998. I am putting it randomly. You have to select gender, male or female. Marital status, married or unmarried. Your occupation, self-employed, ex-serviceman, employed students, whatever the thing is applicable on you. Your father and husband. So I am filling Shri X and Mrs. Y. Nationality, religion, Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Christian, whatever, you have to fill it here. Hindu. caste SC, ST, OBC, general. So whatever is applicable on you, you may select from here. Now you have to tell about, are you physically handicapped, because there are some prerequisites for them. If no, select no. If yes, then select yes, and you have to fill disability percentage and the name of government hospital or authority with the date of certification issue. So we are selecting here no, and we are clicking on the next button. When we click on next, it will ask about permanent address. It will ask about permanent address. So I am putting permanent address randomly. S1. You can see as my address is already saved. Okay, I am putting this address. So you have to fill your mobile number. Then as you can see, my email ID is already filled automatically by Google Chrome. So you have to put your mobile number here. Okay, I am putting my mobile number here. If you want any type of help, you can text me. Please avoid to call, as I may be busy in classes, so please try to text me for any type of query regarding CMA. You have to select country, state, city, zip code, pin code. You have to fill your mobile number, email ID. Now it is asking, is your present address same as permanent address? If yes, select yes. If no, then select no. So I select yes. When I select yes, automatically this address will be copied here, as my current address and permanent address are same. If not, then select no, and you have to fill it manually. What is your present address? So I selected yes. You have to fill all the details again if your present address and permanent address are not same. It took details automatically. Address for recording in the register to be used for communication purpose. For example, if your present address and permanent address are not same, then you have to select at which address you want your books and mark sheets and other communication. If both are same, then you can select any address. I am selecting here permanent. You may fill your telephone number. If you have local number, then you may fill it here. The sections which have red dot are compulsorily to be filled. If you are not filling these things, you cannot move further. So make sure you have filled all the things here. Now click on next. When we click on next, we will get this window. So it's the third stage, qualification. Now you have to fill your qualification details. Here by default group 1 and 2 will be selected, because you cannot register only in single group. You have to register in both groups simultaneously. So if you have passed ICSI Foundation CA Intermediate, then you have to fill your detail here about CA Intermediate. If you have passed CMA Intermediate, you have to write here ICAI or Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. Your roll number, term of passing, when you have passed, just like you have passed in May 2019, and your marks percentage. If you have passed CAT CMA, then you have to write CMA in institution, your CAT roll number, term of passing. For example, you have passed in June 2019, and your marks here. If you have passed ICSI Foundation, you have to write here ICSI, your roll number here, your term. For example, you have passed in June 2019, then June 2019, and your percentage, whatever the percentage you obtain. Then you have to fill your qualification, more further qualification details, just class 10th detail. Here by default there will be general, don't disturb it. And now you have to fill your board, from where you have done your SSC class 10. For example, if you have done from CBSE board, you have to write it here CBSE. RBSE, then you have to write here RBSE, whatever the board is applicable to you. Then year of passing, for example, I am taking it 2010. Then marks, how much marks you have got. Then class 12 details. If you were in commerce, then write commerce. If you were in arts, then write arts. If you were in science, then write science, or any other subject what you have chosen. And now you have to fill board detail. I am taking it as example CBSE. Year of passing. Make sure you write here year of passing, not year of getting admission. You have to fill year of passing. For example, you have joined 12th class in 2011 and passed in 2012. You have to write here 2012 and your marks percentage. For example, 84.6. I am taking it randomly. Now if you are graduate, you can fill graduation detail here. However, if you are graduate, or if you have passed ICSI Foundation, CAT, CM Intermediate, then you have to choose regular registration while starting the registration. As we have seen in the starting, you have to choose regular. If you have passed CS Foundation, CA Intermediate or CAT. If you are graduate, then also you have to do regular registration. So here you have to fill your graduation detail. For example, you have done BCom, so you have to write here BCom. Then university, for example, you have done your graduation from DU, Delhi University, Rajasthan University, whatever, and from in which year you have passed it. For example, I am taking 2015 and your aggregate percentage. And you may also mention your appropriate qualification detail in which you are fitting. And if you are a CS completed and CIMA completed, CIMA London, CA completed or ACCA completed, then you have to fill your detail here. Institution name, year of passing, roll number, membership number. So there may be some details which are applicable on you. One query is there, sir, I have passed second year till now. So what I have to mention here, you have to mention here BCom, DU, Delhi University, and Rajasthan University, whatever the university you have. Year of passing in which you are going to pass your exam. For example, you are filling your form in 2019 and you are going to pass it in 2020. Then write here 2020. And mention your percentage till second year or fifth semester if you have semester system. Till now percentage, mention it here. Your till now percentage, till second year percentage, till fifth semester percentage, whatever the thing. After putting all the things, you have to select chapter from here for training purpose, from where you are going to do your trainings. There is a soft skill 3 days training. So you have to select your chapter from here. As I have selected Jaipur chapter in starting, by default it's coming Jaipur. If you have done postal registration, then there may be options of selection of chapter, and you may also select computer training center from here as well. After filling all the things, you have to click on save and next. Now your application number will be generated, your name, email ID, zip pin code, mobile number. Now you have to make payment. So you have to choose your mode of payment, net banking or Paytm. Paytm does not means you are going to pay from your Paytm wallet. Paytm is just a mode which is connecting. It's the facility. You can pay if you are selecting Paytm. It doesn't means you have to pay from your Paytm wallet. You can pay from any bank's debit card. You may select ICICI, SBI, Bank of Baroda, Punjab National Bank, whatever the bank in which you have account. Now you have to select if you are paying full fee, then select full fee, or in installment you have to select installment. So if you are paying full fee, select full fee. Now you will see the bifurcation: oral tuition fees 19,500 and registration fees 500, total fees 20,000. Or we select net banking, then what? Then also it is same, no extra charges. It's good. Now you have to make declaration that you have given all the data correctly, and it is mentioned there that do not pay again. If your payment is deducted, then don't pay it again. Wait T+3. It means transaction date plus 3 dates you have to wait to update the same if error message is coming and money got deducted from your bank. You have to wait for 3 days. Don't pay again and again. You can mail to the institute with the details for the same as well, but you have to wait for 3 days and check your registration status. When we click on Pay Now, then we will got your application number and amount. And now I am going to click on Pay. When I click on Pay, there are many options from where I am going to pay. Paytm, debit card. If I select debit card, I have to fill debit card details. Paytm, credit card, or Bheem UPI, whatever the thing from whom I am going to pay. So these are the things from which we can pay. I am not going to pay, so I am going back. And it's showing transaction has been failed as I have not paid the thing. Now after paying, further window will open for documents uploading. Now further you have to upload your documents, and thereafter registration will be done. It will take up to 7 days. So hope you have understood how to do registration. If you have any query, any problem, you can comment it below, or any help, anything on which you want video, you can comment here as well. So thanks for listening. Thank you very much.